Let's do it.
All right. Good morning. What's up, Slater? My man. Slater's always here. Buddy, you're the champ. Good morning. What's up, Kay? What up? What up? What's up, Aaron? Oh my God. I'm so tired. What a long ass weekend. Long weekend. And it's cold. It's fucking cold. Unacceptable. We have a celebrity in the chat today. Lido is officially, well, maybe not officially yet, a games athlete. Congrats to her. She made it through the 35-39 over the weekend. Crushed it too, like 12th. Congrats, Lido. Very good. Guys, immediately to Portland. I don't understand what that means. If there was somewhere I was never going to live, it's probably Oregon. I'm just saying. Why is that empty? That looks weird. Doesn't that look weird over there? It looks strange. Oh, 21st, whatever. It's amazing. Oh, because I'm wearing a hoodie. It's cold. And I didn't do my hair this morning. And so I didn't want to look like a piece of shit. I think it would be like more hipster if it was like not on my, like if it was like way up here. Like, isn't that more hipster? Like this? Hey, it was cold. All right. Look, I got some old school. I got some old school on this morning. This is like the only Hiller. This is like, I don't know, one of the only Vindicate shirts I own. I think it is the only Vindicate shirt that I own. It's cold. -2. It's like 30. It's colder for Gus. Gus is like -4 or something. But congrats, Lido. That's so awesome. Sean, tired of warming up the cold. I know. Well, I mean, it's not that cold here, but it was cold enough that I need to put a beanie on this morning. So, oh my God, dude, qualifier weekends are, dude, they're rough. They're super exhausting. They take it out of you, even as coaching and not competing. Who here has done the judges course and can go judge and review videos? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is cold. 100% below 70. It's cold. I don't even know what temperature it is outside. It's cold. Weather 48. It's cold. 48. Ugh. Me. All right. Cool. Oh, this is a good question. What do you guys think of athletes on the leaderboard? No, I want you guys to go judge my athletes. What do you guys think if you're an athlete competing? Should you be able to judge like your own competitors? I feel like that's a no, right? I mean, they can't. There's no way we could stop that, or at least not yet. But like, there's got to be some bias, you know? No, I want you guys to go judge, and I want you guys to go judge my athletes. Oh, Bennett's already awake. Right. So I feel like these people are just going to be spiteful, you know? So it's a bloodbath on the leaderboard. Like, just look at, I just want to go through the first. Yeah. I mean, there's, like the system is new. So lead us so we can judge and vote on our own video. Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, I mean, it's Gus says probably not, but also if you're consistently incorrectly flagging videos. But how would they know? Right? Like, how would you know if you're inconsistently flagging videos? But let's just look. I don't know if you guys have looked at the leaderboard. The leaderboard in the 35 to 39 is a bloodbath. Like every single, basically, if you're first in your age group, you have a ton of downvotes. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But we knew this was going to happen, right? Like people will just get on here. People just get on here, and this is 45. Let's just go to 35. Here, this person. Look at these. Oh no, needs review. 65 people have reviewed this video. That's fucking mind-boggling. Like I wonder, like what are the? This one's for sure. No, yeah.
¿Está grabando, creo, no? ¿Manu? Sí. ¿Puedo abrir? Señala ahora.
I don't know. I just want to know like what people are thinking. Yeah, workout 4 is a bloodbath. Yeah, I mean, I assume they can. I agree. I agree with the tracking. I wonder why workout 4 is people are getting so eat up there. It's just not locking out the dumbbell. I don't know. I don't know. It's strange. Like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what are their standards going to be? Like, what's going to be the determining factor for them to review a video? But if you're first in a workout, so here's Carolyn Prevost, right? If you're first in a workout, like they're just gonna eat it up. Like here, let's just watch it, right? Let's just go through.
Carolyn Prevost doing workout number 4, fitness 25. Fitness 25. We forgetting it this time. Take 2. Take 2 because we forgot fitness 25. Okay. Head judge Chris Kirkpatrick, level 1 and
35, 15 feet, extra 15-foot length.
5 foot. 19. 19.
I wonder if people are like getting and hitting needs review because people are like at a camera, right? So like she's at a camera right here. I don't know. You know, like it's got to be dumb stuff, right?
2, 1, go.
I mean, there's no way, right? So Lito says you can't see the line. People are crossing. That's why you have the judge right there, right? I mean, she could have turned around early there. I think it's most likely the turnaround, right? So if we watch, right? So, I mean, I'm not her. Right. So you have to get your feet together and hips extended before you turn. And I'm assuming that's probably going to be one of the big ones for a lot of people. I don't know. Who knows? But it's a bloodbath. Ooh, maybe her hips aren't open. I don't know. So see how she came to a stop here? See how she did that and then turn? I don't know. Those hips maybe might look a little. Well, I know we're not supposed to watch it on replay, but I don't know. Maybe those hips aren't fully open. That could be it for this one. Turning early. I don't know. But it's interesting, right? Like this is the way to do it, but it's going to be, people are going to show their true colors. All right. Is there any videos you guys want to see? Dude, some of these times were fucking mind-boggling. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, side note, I switched my StreamYard to dark, like dark mode. Oh, and it's so much better. If you do anything in not dark mode when it's an option, I'm pretty sure you're a psychopath at this point. So, did anyone else do the qualifier? Yeah, sub 4 Isabel. I mean, some of the older age groups did, but sub 4 Isabel in the younger age group. This guy, the guy who won 35 male, he snake snatched all of them. Watch this. He didn't do very well. He's not super fit. I mean, he's very fit. Let me just say that. Like, obviously, he's extremely fit. But, but just watch this. Look at this. Like, that's like he snake snatched all of them. He's not making any hip contact. Like, he's just, that's like a muscle snatch and an under. Like, he snake snatched everyone at 215. And I don't think it would have been much slower at 225. One of my coaches goes to this gym. Crazy. Nuts. Mind-boggling. Yeah. People are fit. Is this final rep? Oh, he tired. Nice. People are fit. It's crazy. Some people are so fit. Yeah, but you still did great. All right, we're gonna pull yours up. Should we start reviewing Lido's? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. I like you. You're here. Is anyone going to review? Like, is anyone going to actually get in there and start reviewing videos? Where'd you go? You're 12th. Did you say 21st? Oh, till the 21st. Unofficial till the 21st. Anywho, yeah, I mean, 52nd. People are fit. It just is what it is. I pulled it off screen. All right. No, I'm not going to roast her. She watches the video. She's a great mover. She watches this video. She watches these. She's a great mover. Gus, so you're going to watch some today. Like, what's your, like, what is your flow? Like, how are you going to do it? And then, Natalie, you said are you going to watch? Like, what is that going to look like? What are you guys thinking about? Because I don't know if I want to watch. I feel like I'm going to be biased as a coach. 422 on workout 4 is bonkers. By the way, that's insane. 422? That can't be right. 405? What do you guys think about? Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. So back in the day, and I mean like 2017, when the dumbbell snatch box jump over workout came out, I did a box jump and I tried to get it reviewed. Here we go. Does Gus drink? Gus doesn't drink. I think this is a lie. There's no way Gus drinks. And so I used to do my burpee box jump overs like this. And so I was like reviewing and I've never found, because, the box jump overs always had the same standard for years, right? Like the same standard forever. Right. I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. That's fine. Okay. And so this is the standard. And so basically the lead foot doesn't touch the box. And I did my burpee box jump overs like this for forever. And I've always wanted to do my box jump overs like this, but I just couldn't force myself to do it on workout. But it is way better. Like, it's better across the board. What do you guys think about this? I mean, it's gutsy to do, and because this could easily be pulled for uncommon movement clause. Right? But I was like talking with my athletes about doing this for the workout because it makes so much of a difference. And anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think this is do you think this is good? Or you think this is a no rep or uncommon movement? Because I mean, the rules state that both feet don't have to touch. You're either, if you jump over the box, you have to clear. If you clear the box, yeah, I mean, so this is a good point. Shouldn't it look like the picture in the standards? At least that's what they tell you on the courses. That's true. Right? But it also doesn't show them jumping fully over the box, even though they say you can. Okay, athletes must step down. Athletes may jump over the entire box. But it doesn't talk about how the athlete, so 2-foot takeoff is required. Only, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm all for it. I think it's great. But what was I just reviewing? Let's not show my Instagram to everybody. Remove. What do you guys think about Cale Layman getting ripped up now? I mean, I don't think getting last. All right. Keeping it real, trying to be. So, Natalie, the statement is that, does the foot need to touch the top of the box? He's clearly not touching the box. Right? The question is that a good rep? That's the question. There's no clear view. His foot actually, correct. His foot doesn't touch. It's not touching. And so is that rep okay? Is that rep okay? Right. All right. Moving on. Cale didn't look very fit this weekend. Oh, we're going to talk about Mayhem too. It's amazing. Cale didn't look very fit. And now we have people going into. Yeah, for sure. So Avera says, does no uncommon movement mean take athleticism out of the movement? 100%. That box jump over is athletic and not unusual. I agree. No, I agree. I mean, like I said, I did that box jump in 2017, and it got me like a top 1,000 time in the world on the burpee box jump over dumbbell snatch. Like, I'm all for it, but I've always been scared to do it into in like video submitting competition, because I've sent that video to tons of people at HQ, and I've never gotten feedback on it of me doing that style of box jump. But it is, guys, it's fast and it's not that hard. It's really easy to do. It's almost like just doing like a step over that's like in a step aerobics class. Anyways, so I'm all for it. All right. So let's go to Cale. Kenneth says he's against the hate for Cale. I mean, so I don't know. All right. Autistic killer. Because this is what it is, this has to be Grant, by the way, since you've already. Oh, hey, oh. Yep. All right. So this is everyone getting Cale. Let's read this. Cale Layman signed up for the Open under black and gold at West Point. Okay. He did all 3 workouts at CrossFit St. Robert. The judge he listed does not attend that CrossFit gym, and they don't know who Skylar is. There's no evidence Skylar's ever done CrossFit. He's not taking judge course. No one in the gym saw Cale do the workout unless he used 24-hour access to do them. He does not have any video. No video in top 5 is mind-boggling. Like, what the fuck? Why would that be the case? I love how Grant introduces himself from his podcast with like 4 watchers versus his Instagram page, which has 20,000. Anyways, that's just funny. So judge he lists, blah, blah, blah. He does not have video. What does Grant say? I can't confirm. Skylar's not a member. I don't know. Really personally, it's all I really know. Cale does work out at our gym, but like I said, does not generally do so during any classes. Okay. Whatever. All right. So he got a lot of points in these. 429 is fucking mind boggling, and 952 is insanity. So what are you talking? Larry, stop. Larry, I need you to give me something else. Justify something else. Okay. All right. We're going to go. Okay. So here's the Cale argument. So Avera said, if an athlete wants to bound, let him bound. I tend to agree. But the problem as a coach is my athletes want to bound and I'm not going to let them. I think bounding is a very like not generational, but like a lifetime development thing. And so like if you didn't play running sports, soccer, football, like you should never bound. Like you can't really prepare your Achilles to bound late in life, in my opinion. It takes so much time. Anyways, okay, Alex, I think it's starting to look worse for Cale. I don't know anything. I didn't look at his actual scores. Let's see how close he was to anything. Even if Cale's scores are legit, I think the weekend is something newer athletes, especially ones that have never done in persons, can train for. Okay. Lito's back on the box jump. If the athlete lands on the box, both feet must touch the box before. 2022. I feel like I do remember reading this. I don't know. When you don't test strength, you're going to have. Oh, you're talking about Cale? Yeah, I mean, he is pretty tiny. Well, I know. So, give me something else. Don't leave, Larry. Don't leave. I love having you here. I didn't mean to make you mad. Okay. Let's actually look at Mayhem Classic, huh? Let's see how far he was behind. I mean, he was only, what was workout 2? Workout 2 was the snatches, right? So he's only 1 second behind a games athlete in the snatch workout. Okay. So immediately, not that bad. All right. He completely shredded his hands on this workout 3. Like to the point that, did you guys see his shirt? So being 1 second behind in Isabel for Larry's, to me defines that he is still strong. Okay. So him and Alex has been a strong athlete in the past, and a sub 10 minute Isabel is still a good defining point of fitness. Maybe not all the way up here, but like we said, the open is probably not the best definer of that. All right. So let's go to, I'm going to find, where are the workouts? No, Bryson, there's no way Bryson did Isabel at 225 in 8 minutes. Are you sure it wasn't lighter? It says it's 8, it was 8:15. Okay, it's right here. Okay. He was 1 minute, he was 1 second behind Alex Vino. Okay. And then it was a big jump. But again, all of these, every one of these guys are perennial athletes, and they will be for a long time. Can't square. And then on the rope climb workout, he completely shredded his hands. Okay. Completely destroyed his hands. And then I'm trying to find the workouts in order. All right. And so workout 3. What was workout 3? So this is the final workout. So immediately he's going to do terrible because his hands are shredded from the rope. Okay. So legless thruster is what he got beat to shit on. Okay. What was the fourth workout? Three, not midline march. I don't know. I can't remember them. What was workout 4? Where can I find the workouts? This was fucking funny. Let's workout 5. What was workout 4? GHD, handstand walk, lunge. Okay. All right. So I don't know why he would have got so bad. Cap plus 6. What was the time cap? I assume it was probably 18 minutes. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. Maybe he just can't maybe just like he can't handstand walk. So for workout 3 and 5, this makes sense. Okay. Like I think it's fine. Whoops. For 3 and 5, I think it's irrelevant. For workout 1, that's not irrelevant. That's bad. But he didn't work out all of his workouts were under, like he had 15 minutes for burpees. Maybe he just can't run. Right? I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem so out there, in my opinion. I think it is what it is. I don't think it's a big deal. I think Grant has like a so why is everyone upset he was there? I mean, didn't he get the last invite? Right? So he's also 5 foot nothing. Is he 5 foot flat? That's the craziest height ever. Yeah, Lito says Miriam won the open, but was unimpressive at semis. Yeah. Last minute invite. Gee couldn't qualify. He was there. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I think it's a nothing burger. I mean, unlikely he makes it to anywhere else. Oh yeah, did he get a syndicate invite? I assume so. There will be worse competitors. Guy and Jack Farlow there was dumber than Cale. I mean, I disagree. Jack got 13th. I mean, Jack had 3 top 10 finishes. So, But Cale being 5 foot is crazy. Yes, Avera. If Cale cheated on the open, do you think he would have accepted the dude? People have been accepting in-person invites, cheating on online qualifiers since the beginning of CrossFit. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, Jack didn't do the open, so we don't technically know, right? I mean, he did really well, like figuratively speaking. I mean, he got 7th, 5th, and 9th. So, whoops. I mean, he's right here. So, I don't know. That's hard to say. Hard to say he wouldn't have qualified because no one qualified for Mayhem. They were invited, right? So we don't know how they could have qualified unless they were just going to take the open scores, right? So I don't know. But seriously, is this kid really 60 inches tall? He's really 5 feet. I want to see him standing next to someone. Holy shit. Guys, this is him standing next to Colton. This is crazy. Colton looks like a giant. Guys, this is fucking hilarious. No, not next topic. We're gonna look at this picture for 10 seconds. This is crazy. Colton looks 300 pounds in this picture. Insanity. Sean says, imagine seeing that picture, then meeting the guys in real life. 100%. Nuts. Yeah. Vera says, we'll give Cale the benefit of the doubt till we see his semifinal results. Here we go. Here's something a little more. Well, he doesn't quite look 5 foot there. This is crazy. Okay. All right. Anyways. All right. On to the next. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the actual results. Mayhem. I assume everyone here watched. It was a lot of fun. It was a nice break from just competing all weekend. We got to watch Austin, pretty much dominating fashion. Nothing over a 6th, maybe even. I don't want to say shut it down, but maybe didn't push too hard on the last one. Very impressive. Colton punching his ticket. It was obviously super, super impressive. I didn't watch this event. This was the only event I watched. What happened here is Colton just not lunging as fast as everyone else. Yeah, I mean, this was. I think we're gonna get spoiled. I think we're gonna get spoiled with the coverage. And it's they're not going to look like this again. None of them, not one. Maybe Syndicate and TFX, but I don't think Wadlands or French Throwdown will be in the fucking stratosphere of what we just saw. And I think that's okay, right? I think it's fine. I think we can just, because I mean, all these other competitions have to make money, right? And I'm not saying Mayhem doesn't have to make money, but Mayhem doesn't need, like, if they lose money, which they for sure lost money on this, then it's not a big deal, right? This isn't their number one income, right? But like Syndicate and TFX and French and Wadlands, like these are companies that no, they lost, Kenneth. They for sure lost a large amount of money. I wouldn't say they didn't make any. They definitely didn't break even. I think I would assume they lost a lot of money. But with that said, I assume Rogue helped them. And, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. This is for sure Grant, by the way. Autistic Killer is 100% Grant. I can just tell by the way you type. And I assume CrossFit's going to help a little bit. Maybe not. No, I don't think there's any way they broke, unless those sponsors were really big, right? They would have had some really, really big sponsors to break even. If the rich said they might have. Anyways, I thought it was great. I thought it was great coverage. It was fun to watch. The races were all good, right? Like every single one, 1 second, right? 5 seconds, 6 seconds. This was kind of a runaway. 20 seconds, and then 20 seconds here. Roman blasted it. James finishing the weekend strong. Starting off, what was event 2? Oh, the snatch. Yeah. And that just hurt him, right? I mean, had James finished, like, what did he need? Had James finished 10th in the workout, he would have tied Colton, right? 5 points for everything, maybe 9th. And there just was just too much at the top, for these two. And that 15th crushed him, right? But I think James is starting to show that he's a real deal. Okay. All right. Obviously, barbell cycling is his worst. We knew it would be his worst event, but other than that, nothing lower than a 5th, and then finishing on a 1st and a 2nd, right? I think that's a very good sign. We'll get to the squat question in a minute. And so this is what I've been saying. I think this is a bad take. Sean says, honestly, I can't. Point proven. Both of them. This is both of these are Grant, and we just called them out. Easily done. I haven't seen this one in forever. The J. De Palma, and we knew it was Grant. Anyways, so I've said this since the whole time. Sean said, honestly, can't believe Roman got 3rd. I disagree. There was no reason why he couldn't get 3rd. Okay. Like I don't know why everyone was doubting him. He hasn't had a bad competition. He just hasn't, like, you can't count the games. You can't count the games, in my opinion, okay, of 2024. And he didn't do Rogue, and he didn't do Wadapalooza. Did he do Wadapalooza? Like, he hasn't even competed. Why does this always pull up 2024? It's the fucking Wadapalooza leaderboard is the most frustrating thing. Yeah, like he hasn't even competed at all. Like, he hasn't competed anywhere. So, you don't like his shorts are too long? Again, Grant, Roman didn't go to the games 3 years in a row due to country affiliation and then came back super strong. No, that's not true. He never went to the games ever. He never came back. His first we're not responding to this. This is a completely invalid statement. This doesn't even make sense. He never came to the games beforehand in person. And so once he got his visa and he moved to the States, he's been a perennial. So anyways, I think Roman is still a top athlete in our sport, 100% without question. I think James was impressive, right? I think Jason did okay. Maybe not quite as impressive here. I think we anticipate a little more from Jason on this one. And Guy being sixth, right? A couple home runs, right? And then, I mean, it was just so top heavy, right? Like these guys are within 30 points of each other. So anyways, I thought it was a good weekend overall. I thought it was really fun to watch. I was really impressed with everything about it. Let's talk about the females. What's our next in-person competition? Do you guys know? Is it Wadlands, I think, in 2 weeks? Fee, unbelievably impressive. No. Yeah, and then you said he came back super strong. That would imply that he came, left, and then came back. So this is incorrect. I don't think Avera says Hopper's unlikable. I don't think he's unlikable. I think that's just his thing. He's just a traditional sport athlete. They're cocky, they're loud, and it just rubs you the wrong way. Christian, what'd you do for your imam? We'll always talk fitness. Fee was wildly impressive, and so was Abby, right? And so was Emily. I think everyone else was kind of like sort of where we thought they would be. But super, super impressive. Fee with second, first. I mean, obviously in 11th, hanging on. Hanging on top 6 besides one events. I mean, really impressive. Abby was really impressive, obviously. One first. Oh, she got the second tie break. And I mean, this is when you show this is when you show balance in a program, because I would say that Abby and Fee are strikingly different athletes. And they're 1 and 2, right? I think that shows a really good balance of programming, even if there is a lot of squats. Abby's a taller athlete for sure, and obviously pretty strong. And Fee is hands down the smallest athlete, but able to make it. Make it up there. So, I mean, I think Abby showed some improvement across the board, and that she was ready to compete, and Fee showed the most, right? I mean, this was super impressive. But yeah, I mean, I think Emily, 2 first place finishes. I mean, they're definitely wheelhouse kind of stuff, but either way, it doesn't matter, right? This is like a high gymnastics piece, but a first and a second, right? If she just gets, let's see, what did Emily need to Emily needed, I mean, she was last to finish, I mean, 8 seconds, and she would have tied for first and won the workout, right? Right. So, I mean, 8 seconds faster on Isabel, and she wins the MAC because she would have had 2 first place finishes. Right. She just needed 5 points. That's crazy. Right. So, yeah, she's in third, but I mean, like head to head. I mean, head to head, I think she won, right? So win, second, first, and then last, right? So head to head, she beats Abby and Fee across the board, right? Right. So out of 5 workouts, she wins 3 against them. That's crazy. You know, that's pretty mind blowing. So it's a okay. Impressive across the board. Wadlands is next. Gucci is competing in Wadlands, so I'm prepping an athlete for that. It'll be good. Let's see. All right. Is it really a lot of squats? Okay, let's go to the programming. So we had feedback squats in workout 1. Where's our little board here? All right, so we had feedback squats in workout 1, 120. Okay. Workout 2, Isabel. I don't think you qualify that as a squat. I think you just qualify that as a heavy lift. Workout 3, thrusters. It wasn't really a thruster workout, though. I don't think that really made a difference for anyone. I think that was, what was it? 21:15:9. Workout 4, lunges, and then workout 5. I mean, it really wasn't that much. I mean, if you count the snatch, you can't. I don't think counting the snatch where Isabel as a squat workout is appropriate, especially when a lot of them. I mean, it's just a strength workout, right? So I don't think there was too much squatting, right? I also am not upset about there being no squatting in the semifinal workout, right? I mean, was it heavy squatting? For sure. Um, uh, so, like, was there a heavy bias to squatting? Yes, 100%. But there usually is. Just like you could say the same thing with hands overhead, right? Like, um, you could. So like, so we just look at the open. It's like, oh, there's, we were overhead too much because we were overhead in every workout, right? Or there was a pressing component in every open workout, right? It's like, well, does that make sense? It's like a common thing to do relatively often. Would you rather have, this is a good question, guys. Would you rather have 4 squatting workouts or no squatting workouts? I mean, I think it would need to see what the 4 squatting workouts are. So if we're looking on here, so if the 4 squatting workouts were what we had, I don't know. I mean, it would really depend. Like if it's those workouts that we saw. I also don't count workout 4 as lunging is not squatting. I disagree with that, right? In the sense of testing the squat pattern. It is a knee flexion pattern, but I don't believe it is a squat pattern. Okay. And I think those two, I think they are different. They're the same. They're like cousins, right? Now, if workout 4 was like this one, 20 wall balls, 40 double unders, 2 legless, then I would say yes. Then there would have been too much squatting, right? In my opinion. But I don't think there was in this specifically, or like this one, right? This like the 2014 regional burpee front squat instead of workout 4, right? Then I would have said, yeah, there's definitely too much squatting now, right? Then I would have agreed with Brian, but I don't think there was before. I don't think the lunge is a squat. Now, are there going to be sore knees from the weekend? 100%. But we're always going to have some bias, right? So I think yeah, so forced squat. So Autistic Killer says Brian went way too far. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, right? He's just making an opinion. I don't fault him for making the opinion, right? Like we can talk bad about CrossFit or even Rich. It's totally fine. I don't fault Brian for what he did or what he said. And if you guys don't know, obviously everyone here fucking knows. You guys all just sit on Instagram all day. You guys are all crazy. I'd never heard that term before either, ratioed. I thought that was a pretty interesting term.
I noticed a lot of people calling out the lack of squatting on the previous qualifiers of WFP and the age group semifinals for the CrossFit Games. But I haven't seen anybody yet ask about the excessive squatting that was programmed at the Mayhem Classic. 120 forced squats in the first event, 20 plus squats, and in some cases 30 squats at a heavy weight for Isabel.
Yeah, so I disagree. I disagree that I'm not going to vote. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I disagree that the lunge
I noticed a lot of
is consistent. I think it's more of traversing. I mean, it's in there, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't know. But I mean, you know, he has his right to do whatever he wants to say. I don't fault him for saying it. I think it's a good point to bring up, and it's a good question to ask. I think in this situation, there wasn't too much squatting. I think if that lunge workout had been like a wall ball, I'm like, yeah, it's probably biased at this point, right? Oh yeah, that's probably fair. Oh, I don't think I can't click it from here. Um, 90-10 in favor of squatting in every workout. So, I mean, a squat is a foundational movement. So is a lunge. So is putting your arms overhead. And I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't think it was overdone in Mayhem. But I think it certainly can be overdone, right? And I think, say, if workout 5 was a squat or workout 4 was a squat, Kyle says, I thought the squatting was enough, and the only thing on the weekend would have changed is the bar muscle ups. So the reason they did bar muscle up is because it's just power output, right? Like they just wanted to see, this is a totally different bar 30. After that, ring muscle ups give too much muscular fatigue in the sense, and it's just a slower movement. The bar muscle up is a lot faster, right? And basically you put that number up there to see who can go unbroken. But I guess as I'm saying that, you could just have done 20 ring muscle ups and it would have done the same thing, right? So but anyways, yeah, so I liked it as bar muscle ups. I do think ring would have fit fine as well. 30 30 30, but it would have been way slower, but I guess it could have been like 30 20 30 and then like 16 or 15 for the females or something like that. Or no, I guess it would have been 20. Still, it carries over way better, right? Like you can do the same piece for the individuals. Byron, too much is better than, I think too much is probably better than none in qualifying competitions. I agree. Lido, I don't think people are angry. Everyone's angry at Brian. The Instagram world's angry at Brian, but he is definitely favoring WFP. I mean, well, he's announcing it or whatever he's doing. I don't know. It's very strange. Very. My legs feel fine after Mayhem Classic. I thought the program was fantastic. My guy. I love it. what was I going to say? I don't know. Oh, Wadlands is releasing some workouts. This one's good. This is going to be super spicy. Right here, 2, 2, 2, 3. Legless, this is going to get really tough for the females. This is a tough one to go both sexes on. It's a completely different workout. This one is very savage. So far, and then they have Isabel. I think they have Isabel. I'm not 100% sure yet. Oh, and these are so they've released 2. Anyways, I think it's gonna be good so far. I like both of those workouts. That one's really tough. I don't know who's in it. No, they're going to be completely different. Avera asked prediction time. Will in affiliate workouts for age group? No, they'll be different for sure. 100% different. Maybe Isabel. Isabel might be in there, but other than that, I think we'll see Isabel. But I don't think we see anything else. They'd be completely different. They have to have rope climb. Like it has to be more strict. Like it has to be rope climbs. I think Isabel has to be in it. But I think we'll see like rope climbs and muscle ups. I don't think you can get people from the open to the CrossFit games with that, in my opinion. So there's going to be some people at the CrossFit game at the Masters CrossFit games that can't muscle up, like in even a lower age group. It's going to be sad. Maybe not in a lower age group, but it's going to be sad. Will it have squats? Ooh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. I think it might not have squats, to be fair. I think that theme specifically is probably not going to be there, but it will for sure have rope climbs. That's a good question. Will it have? I don't think it will. I don't think it will have squats. I think the theme of trying to give the online judging a chance to work without something like so nuanced like that is gonna continue on. So that's a good question. What's my schedule today? I have an hour and a half, 30. Okay. Bananas again if it doesn't. Yeah. But I mean we squatted a ton in the open, right? Didn't we? With thrusters. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it will. Who knows? What were we just going? Oh, who's gonna win? Let's go to early birds registering. I don't know. I mean, Gucci's gonna qualify, dude. Guys, if Gucci fucking qualifies, I'd shit my pants. Yeah. So the problem is Kyle wishes they would go away from online qualifying. There's just no way to, right? There's no way for us to go from 300,000 or 400,000 to down to 30 without online formats. It's impossible. At least to make it fair, right? Like it would just bias Europe and Australia and the States, right? Because like you could just walk out your door and do a competition and qualify or like work your way up. But like Asia or South America or Africa, they have to travel so much. Australia has to travel. And so I think I just don't think it's just not feasible. It just isn't, you know? Let's see, Wildlands. It's a lot of people. 80 athletes. I don't know. Is Cale going to be at Wadlands? I don't know. Grant, shut up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I assume Roman wins. They made it seem. Jonathan made it seem like no one was there. I didn't see the roster. Gucci's there. That's all that matters. It was cold, bro. Barry says, "Why are you wearing a winter hat?" It's cold. It was cold, and I didn't do my hair. Yeah. So Litos, this is a great question. They've talked about this, kind of like these pockets. So there was a gym here that put on a small comp for the Masters to do their semifinal workouts. So how many people were there? Even if it was 10, okay, great. But someone got favoritism because they were closer. They didn't have to travel as far, okay? And so now how many gyms have to do that? Who decides what gyms do that? And it's out of the good of their heart, right? And so it's just out of the good of their heart. Gyms won't do. There's not enough gyms to do that. There's just not enough gyms to do that, right? And so not many, right? So maybe there was 5 or whatever it was. If there's 20, if there's just only 20, which isn't that many, 20 people, you can't do it. They'll be competing literally all day. You would need 20 people to judge because it would be so exhausting, right? Like even if it was 20 and you had to do the 2 20-minute workouts, right? How much time is that? That's 8 hours of competing alone, just doing one workout, right? There just isn't enough time and there's not enough space. But they've talked about doing that before, like basically like certifying a gym and you go to that gym and do it. There just isn't enough. There's not enough bandwidth for that to be the case, right? And you would still need so many people. You would need judges. You would need multiple judges at each thing, right? It would create a lot of time. There would be even more sacrifice, in my opinion, right? I mean, it would be great, but you would need so many gyms to do that. So many gyms, right? Because we had how many people competing? 200 in each age group, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 78. So at least 3,200 athletes were roughly 3,200 athletes were competing. If they signed up, we'll just call it 3,000, right? So 3,000 people are doing it. So how many gyms do we need? We need like 100 gyms basically to do this. 150 gyms. That's just I just don't think that would be feasible, right? And then what about someone like, especially for masters, what about a masters that lives in, like Russia? Like how do they come in, right? Like in the middle of nowhere, they have to travel. So I don't know. I think it ends up creating some bias, and I just don't think it's logistically possible. Kyle said, I should have clarified. I only thought open to get your pro people, and then we adopted WFP model for the true season. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I'm fine with more in person. I mean, we have in person qualifying. We had less last year. I think we're on the right track. I think holding this is the way to go. I think this is in my opinion, this is a good model. I think this is a good model that we have currently. I hope we stick with it for a little bit. Because masters will always be online. There will never be a way for masters to qualify in person. It's just logistically not feasible. There is Wadlands is next, April 25th through 27th, and then it's in-person semifinals, like May 9th through 11th, and then here we go. All right, we'll finish on this. Great, you're so annoying. Okay, we'll finish on this. I gotta run and get a little bit up. Okay, Mayhem. Oh, Copasaur is next weekend. Then Wadlands, French. Oh, this is in affiliate semifinal is Same weekend as French Throwdown? That's not right. When was this made? Oh, the weekend before. Oh, sheesh. Shoosh. 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 Oh, man. That's nuts. Holy smokes. May 3rd. May 1st through the 4th. Isn't that like middle of the week? Oh, Thursday through Sunday. Woof. Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, I only have one person competing, and she competes the weekend before this. So we're focused on it's going to be a rough 2 weeks for sure. Yeah. So, so the weekend before, then French, and then they're all basically the same weekend, which is kind of cool. I like how they're all the same weekend. That means people can't do all of them. Fittest is May 16th through 17th. Erica Folo joined Misfit Athletes. That's a very strange. Very strange. I don't think he'll go. He'll do NorCal, but I don't think he does Fittest TFX because I don't think there's any money. I think he's going to end up pulling. Is there money from TFX? How much money at TFX? Can't be that much. I know NorCal is a big payout. I don't think TFX has a big payout, does it? Oh. Let's find out. He's got grid money. That's pretty funny. Oops, excuse me. I mean, oh. I mean, it's $4,000. I don't know. Maybe. Right. Pro. This is this one, right? 9 weeks ago. Yeah, it has to be. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I can't imagine. I don't know. I mean, $4,000's a lot of money. I'm not trying to say it's not a lot of money, but I mean, yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he takes a swing at it. He won that on Kill Till. He did win. Well, he gave it away, didn't he? Okay. All right. I'm traveling again this weekend. Finally, some family stuff. So I don't think I'll have a show. If I do, it'll be super early, like 6 a.m. Central Time. If I do. So I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for being here. Good show. A lot of people watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, wake me up for CrossFit. Boom. If you're looking for coffee, candlestickcoffeeroasters.com. Okay. Right. Amazing coffee. Good dude. A good dude. No, it's right there. Did I point the other way? No, it's right there. Am I backwards? I can see it, right? Anyways, is it really on the other side? That's weird. Bennett, he's a good dude too. All right. Enjoy the day. Thanks you guys for being here. That's so weird. Here, I'm going to take a picture. Hold on. So you guys can see, because I'm not crazy. See, it's on this side. It's on the other side. That's so strange. It's on the other side for Candlestick Coffee. That's wicked. Duke's side. Discount for Candlestick is WODprep, 10%. WODprep, 10% off. The more you buy, the more you save. It is mirrored. That's weird. It's never mirrored. Yeah, but it shouldn't be mirrored. Oh. But it doesn't, but it's not mirrored for me. But either way, like it's pointing to this side. So it's mirrored for me. This is very strange. Have I been pointing to the wrong side the entire time? Like this whole year? That can't be right. So now it's different. So now it's right. This looks normal. Now I'm really confused. Anyways, well, now this is all, I don't like this. I don't like this. Anyways, all right. Whoa, it is backwards. That's so strange. Okay. Adios. My head hurts.